Dudes, welcome to Thai noodle soup. Delicious, easy to make, tasty and super nourishing.
And this genuinely feels like a belly hug on a cold winter evening. Great in summer, winter, autumn and spring.
Wow, did you cover them all there? Anyway, great soup, right. We've got a wide bottom pan here. We're gonna make it in this. It's gonna be really tasty, as we've mentioned a number of times, right? I'm gonna go in with 1 tablespoon, probably about 2 tablespoons of oil. Use oil of choice.
I'm gonna go with a little tiny bit of diced garlic just to infuse the garlic. First step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sear tofu. We've got a full block of tofu, so that is approximately 300 grams. I'm gonna chop it into smaller.
We're using a firm tofu here. We prefer to use a firm tofu rather than a silken tofu.
Okay, once your pan is nice and hot and the garlic is starting to brown, just pop in our tofu. With the tofu, you want to ensure that it's all touching the base of the pan, because obviously when you're frying, the heat source is at the bottom. So,
and the thing with cooking tofu is you don't want to stir it. You want to leave it sit for probably 2 or 3 minutes until it starts to brown and turn golden, and then we're going to turn it off.
Because what we want to do is we want to sear it, which means seal the outside, so there's a nice crispy exterior. Next step, what we're going to do is we're going to make a simple curry paste. So I've got 1 red onion that I've chopped into kind of
this is going to be a pretty fire-powered curry paste.
Yeah, I've got 2 cloves of garlic, which we have diced beautifully. 2 stalks of lemongrass.
This is lemongrass. It's really tasty. It's yummy. You want to chop the nub off the end of it.
And just give it a little bit of a bang. If your food processor isn't great, you'll have to chop it a little bit more finer, but this is a beast.
This is a beast. Blendtec. Well done, Blendtec.
So chop it in. We're going to go in with 2 stalks of lemongrass, so it is very zesty and vibrant. We have juice of 1 lime. Give it a little roll. Pass to your lovely twin.
Thank you. Oh, I'm lovely now.
We've got big, massive hand, about 50 grams of fresh coriander. I'm going to just chop off the stalk and include the stalk in here.
This is a serious flavour bomb curry paste.
We have 3 tablespoons of curry powder.
Are we going to go with any chili?
Yeah. And last and final thing, I have 1 red chili. Obviously remove the seeds if you like it less hot. In on top of this, I'm going to go with 4 tablespoons of veg stock.
Or just use water if you don't have veg stock to hand.
Yeah, I'm going to put in a little bit of maple syrup just because it ties off in the balance between sweet and acid. So I've gone with about 1.5 tablespoons of liquid sweetener of choice. Lid on and blendy blendy. Oh, that is beautiful, zesty, vibrant. Smell that.
Wow, that's a powerhouse.
Yep.
Okay, so I've left the tofu sit for, as I said, 3 minutes, and now I'm just turning it. Okay, so our tofu is nicely seared on most sides. It's probably taken about 5 minutes at a high heat. I'm going to take it off the pan now. Okay, so now we're going to do our oyster mushrooms.
So now we've got oyster mushrooms. I've got about 2 large handfuls. Use any mushroom you like. We're using oyster just because it's a little bit grizzly. I forgot to put ginger in my curry paste, so I'm going to add it in now. I'm going to add in about half a thumb size. You see what I mean there? This is organic, so I'm going to leave the skin on. Just chop it into small little pieces. In goes our ginger.
Okay, since our mushrooms start to char and they start to golden on both sides, that's been about 3 minutes, it's time to start layering in our dish and building it in the pan.
Okay, cool. First step we're going to start, we've got half a litre of vegetable stock, in that goes.
So use whatever vegetable stock you have.
We're going to pop in our curry paste.
Yes, sir.
While that's happening, I'm going to chop our carrots into nice little, small little julienne strips.
AKA matchsticks.
Yes.
Wow. So I'd suggest standing quite far away from the steam at this stage because you will look like you're boiling. And it does look like you're kind of cooking a witch's broth at this stage, or you're cooking up, because it's like super green and vibrant. But this is super tasty, it really will be. It's just making me, it's just so sad. It's so tasty that I'm crying with joy.
I've got 200 grams of fine beans. They've been chopped and tails. I'm going to chop them at a little bit of a 45-degree angle just to make them.
Would it be okay if I did a 50-degree angle?
I prefer 45.
Okay, so there you go. Let us know which you prefer, 45 or 50 degree. It's very important.
Just creates a little bit more edge on them. Here goes our fine beans.
Chopped at a 45-degree angle. Okay, so then on top of that, we've let that cook down for a couple of minutes. As I said, it is very strong and intense because of the raw onion for the first couple of minutes. But as it cooks down, it will make your eyes water. So open a window, turn on the fan. We're going to go in now with 1 tin of full-fat coconut milk. I've got a 400 ml tin. Just add it all in. It's going to give that sense of richness and kind of taste to the dish, really. It's really going to underpin this dish. Okay, so we've added in the coconut milk. Now it's time to add in those deep umami flavors. Welcome, my friend Tamari. Welcome to the party. I love you dearly. Okay, we're going to go in with 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, and just a little bit more because I love you so much. Okay, so 3 and a bit. Okay, as you see, we've got 300 grams of noodles which we cooked. So they were dry weight was 300 grams. We used whole wheat noodles. Typically in a Thai noodle soup would be white rice or maybe an udon noodle. If you can use whole wheat, it'll just be higher in fiber and more beneficial for your health. So in goes, we're gonna start with about 200 grams of boom, perfect. That's just gonna dilute the flavors. Okay, so just to serve up our brothy, delicious dish, I'm gonna start with noodles down the bottom of our bowls. Use my hands. If you wanted to be more polite, you could just use a tongs. Put some just raw julienne carrot just to add a little bit of bite to it, a little bit of crispiness. Okay, so now to finish plating it up. So we're gonna go straight in there with a couple of good ladlefuls of this delicious
nice handful of our fried toad food.
Toad food, also known as tofu. Scallonis, also known as scallions.
Yep.
Jeez, they're serious bowls. That's enough to fucking sink a ship. Whew.
Okay, in case it's not green enough, a little bit of fresh coriander,
a little bit more carrots. Okay, dudes, there you have it. Thai noodle soup made by 2 Thai men in Thailand. No, I'm joking.
2 Irish men made in Ireland. However, this is extremely delicious. This is.
Jeez, that's amazing.
It's really sweet. It's really.
Tastes like it's got dragon fire.
There's a lot of flavor. It really kind of coats your throat and your tongue. Like it really feels like there's a lot of complexity to it. Very beautiful.
Really good. Thank you for watching.
Did I say I love tofu? I really love tofu.
I love tofu too. I love Thai noodle soup too. Tastes super nourishing and wholesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this community. We really appreciate it. Without you, we would not be shooting videos. So thank you. Yeah, please share this with anyone who is into Thai food because maybe they'll say it's the best Thai food they've ever had if they make it. Okay, thanks for watching.
Bye.